Congratulations.
Which is great, because when you think of scouting, everyone says scouting is outing. And we all go camping and we're all in the outdoors. But the one thing scouting is it teaches the boys to be good stewards of our natural resources. Of making sure that leave no trace. What was here today will be here tomorrow, will be here for my grandchildren, your grandchildren, their grandchildren, forever and ever. So there's a lot of awards that recognize some effort in that. The first award, which is a more basic award, is the World Conservation Award. And the World Conservation Award is basically recognition for a scout choosing merit badges in the outdoor field. Of course, environmental science is required. It's required for Eagle. But then soil and water conservation, not an easy badge to get. Or fish and wildlife management, another more difficult one. You have a choice of one to two more difficult. And then, of course, citizenship in the world, because the outdoors is the world community. And it's a great privilege to be able to award the World Conservation Award to one of your scouts, Tommy Sue. So, Tommy. We'll do Mr. Murphy. Congratulations. Just like the Oscars, we have the video of the stuff. The next award that I get to present is truly special. When we look at the outdoor awards, you look at scouts, basically they're going through the ranks, and Eagle is everything. Everyone wants to be an Eagle Scout, everyone does the Eagle Award. It's an emergency alert. Civil emergency message in effect for the following Georgia County. Sorry, school tomorrow. You guys know. Anyway, there are awards that everyone looks for the Eagle Award, but there's a host, as Mr. Feldman said, awards out there of different areas and different interests. One award that's truly special, hardly earned, is the Hornaday series. The Hornaday series is named after William T. Hornaday, who was the founder of the New York Zoological Park, where I'm from. And he also created the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. That National Zoo was his creation. He was very big into protecting the community, protecting the environment. And you can thank Mr. Hornaday that there's actually buffaloes in the United States, because there was a time back in the 1900s where buffalo was just great sport. Everyone was shooting buffalo. And he actually started up in South Dakota a buffalo refuge and built the buffalo back up to actually being the national animal that it is. So he was a very big conservationist, very big into nature. And scouting is named a prestigious award called the Hornaday Award. And for that, a scout has to earn merit badges in the conservation group, which ranges from forestry, soil and water conservation, fishing, gardening, insect study, geology, landscape architecture, reptile study, oceanography, basically every outdoor badge there is, and do a project. The project is similar to an Eagle project. It has to be written, it has to be approved, it has to be approved by some crusty old guy with a jacket who has to do it, from some advancement chairman somewhere, but it has to be approved, and then you have to carry it out and execute it. And I have the be honest with you, in 30 years of scouting, I have never been able to award this award or even seen it awarded. So I am in awe of Shreyas for this, and I'd like him to come forward and tell you about his project.
Removal project in Grosvenor Park, which is in the city of Dunwoody, and this was sponsored by the city of Dunwoody Department of Parks and Recreation under Park Manager Red Walker, who I thank dearly for giving me this opportunity. I was able to go and remove invasive ivy off of trees within a 528 feet area in the park. You may think it's really insignificant, like, oh, why ivy removal? Well, these ivy plants, they go and suffocate the trees, and they're a really big collateral damage to a lot of the civilians that go and ride around the park, or if they're walking and seeing the beauty of the park. So my project was to remove those, so we can shed in some light, have these trees grow up and become lively again, so that we can have a more conservational and more beautiful park for everyone in the city of Dunwoody. Today I just checked, it has been exactly 100 years since the William T. Hornaday badge was issued. 1950, 1915, that was when the first William T. Hornaday badge was given. And I am greatly honored to receive this badge in its 100th centennial anniversary. And I don't want to be the only one in my troop or in my district to go and just receive this. I wanted to have a lot of scouts here, a lot of scouts in the district to go for this award, because right now we have lived in a century of industrialization where we have buildings, we have electricity, we have mechanics everywhere you see. So we don't want to go and forget our roots and our natural tradition of seeing nature, being with the animals, seeing what we see today as you can go and look up and see the birds, or look down and see the squirrels that run across, or even greater, if you're hiking, you can go and see some great animals. So I want to go and challenge you all to go and do a conservation project, go and strive for this award, and I will support you. It'll be a great achievement for you, because, like Mr. Gopel said, it is very little known, but it's a high honor, because you get to go and work hard on something that will go and benefit your community and benefit the environment as well. So I thank you all for supporting my award.
Mr. Shreyas, on behalf of a grateful community, and I thank you personally, so my granddaughter will enjoy the beauty that I have enjoyed to be. I present to you the William Hornaday badge certificate for your wall, and more importantly, the William Hornaday badge. It's really a pin, they call it a badge because it's the top of the medal. And this is an award that you will be able to wear for the rest of your life as an adult, as a scout. That's how high distinction it is. Congratulations.
Shreyas is carrying all this materials down. I just want to add one point to this presentation. We have a very well-defined Life the Eagle program here in 2043. The steps to get from Life the Eagle are well laid out. They're We have nothing like that for the Hornaday Award. Shreyas researched this award on his own. He didn't ask for help other than when he needed signatures. He went out and found out what the requirements were. He went out and on his own made sure that he met each of the requirements. To me, that's outstanding. He didn't have a guide in hand. He did it on his own.